I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. If you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people.
The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Kelly. We are back with another video. If y'all are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, guys. If you're into true crime stories, news, politics, and so much more, I would appreciate it if you would join me. And if you are a returning listener or subscriber, well, thank you guys so much for being a friend. It really does mean a lot. And please interact with the video, like it if you like it, and let me know what you think in the comments as always, guys. I really do love when y'all comment. It really makes my whole entire day. And we really need our days made these days because, first of all, Happy New Year's to all of you out there who are watching this video. Hope everyone's having, as good of a year as you can, because it's already crusty, dusty, and just plain broke down, okay? We are 8 days into 2024, and it's a struggle. We're on the struggle bus together. We're barely making it through, guys. It's already been too much this year, okay? So we're going to go over just some of the things that are happening currently in our world in 2024. We're going to talk about it. We're going to make fun of it. We're going to look at some memes because at the end of the day, this year has been meme magic. If anything else, at least we can give it that. So without further ado, I do just want to start off with this very important message from the Olsen twins, guys. So everyone listen up.
I hope this year is one of the best ones yet. We're sending you
Super
lots
magical.
of love.
Super magical. I hope you guys are having one of the best years yet. So yeah, that's the vibe. That is vibe check 2024 vibe check. Hello. Yeah. It's giving fentanyl chic. It's giving, I don't know what it's giving, but it's giving something. I don't know when the Olsen twins turned 105, but I guess I missed it. So I'm kidding, of course. The Olsen twins, we love the Olsen twins. They are nostalgia. They are, they have a special place in the culture, okay? We can't forget about them. But I just hope you guys are having a super magical year so far. So I just wanted to start off with that before we get into some of the BS. So let's get into the story from the other day. If you guys haven't seen it, we're going to watch the video. The defendant who Supermaned over the judge's bench. Did you guys see this video? Las Vegas courtroom. This man attacked this woman judge as she was getting ready to sentence him in a way that I don't think any one of us has ever seen before, okay? So let's look into some of these details. So Deirbre.
Is it Deirbre?
Anyways, Deirbre Redden, a Nevada defendant who hurled himself over the judge's bench after being denied probation last week, was facing sentencing for attempted burglary with substantial bodily harm last week, per court records. In the video obtained of the hearing, he begged the Clark County District Court Judge Mary Kay Holthus for mercy, insisting he didn't deserve to return to prison. But apparently, his actions spoke louder than his words. His track record of felonies left the judge unconvinced. So the report says Redden slammed the judge's head against the wall, struck her, and pulled out some of her hair. She hid herself under the desk while a law clerk and several court officers tried to handle Redden. So new court documents reveal what happened immediately after the attack. So this comes after he admitted he tried to kill Judge Holthus because he was having a bad day, guys. I'm sure we can all relate to this. When you're having a bad day and you just think to yourself, you know what? This has just been a really bad day for me. Why don't I just go and kill a judge? I mean, we've all been there, right? Right? Anyone? No? Okay, me neither. So, according to court documents, Redden will not have any interactions with other inmates and will eat alone inside of his cell with extremely limited outside time while in solitary confinement. That'll teach him. He told corrections officers, "Judge has it out for me." I mean, she has it out for everyone, doesn't she? Like, she's a fucking judge. She's there to punish you, sir. Are you new to this, or are you just true to this? After he was detained following the outburst, court documents stated these facts. The felon allegedly added, "Judge is evil." So apparently he doesn't believe in using articles in his sentences either and structuring them like a normal functioning human person. So, "Judge is evil." So that's what he said before he apologized to the officers. "I'm sorry, you guys had to see that," he said, before reportedly asking another officer if what he did was wrong. Yeah. No, you're fine. It's fine. Listen, we all make mistakes. He allegedly spat in a corrections officer's face while still inside the courtroom following the incident. I mean, well, he was having a bad day. So, Redden is due back in court Monday after refusing to go back in front of another judge immediately following the incident. So, let's look at the video, guys. And I guess be forewarned, it will show some violence. It's really not anything bad, but if you haven't seen it, this is the full video. We're not going to watch the full thing because it's freaking long. But let me get to the good part.
Mr. Redden, is there anything you want to say on your own behalf before I pronounce sentence?
So basically, I would like to tell the courts, everyone here, like, based on my criminal history, like, I feel that, like, I shouldn't be, like, sent to prison for a second time.
Have you looked at your criminal history? Have you looked at your criminal history?
Actually just, I looked at it.
I mean, you lived it, I suppose.
I just looked at it,
Yeah.
And,
3 felonies, a gross, 9 misdemeanors, multiple DVs. Got a lot going on, sir.
yeah, I just figured, like,
Battery on a protected person, robberies, attempt home invasion. Go ahead, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just...
I just figure like I'm in a better place in my mind, in my mental health. I have a support system. I just got hired as a teamster for, the union, making $20 an hour. And like the reason behind every single domestic violence, I've been dealing with mental health, and I didn't know that I was dealing with mental health. And they put me in mental health court, and I still didn't know that I had a mental health problem until it was August 2022 when I realized I had a problem with this. And like having a dictionary and like understanding myself, getting to know myself a little better, and applying it to my personality, and having an epiphany at that moment. Those instances, and just like trying to learn from my mistakes, And I feel like I shouldn't be sent to prison, but if it's appropriate for you, then you have to do what you have to do.
So he said, if you guys can hear, I'm going to try to turn it up as loud as I can, but he said, I don't think I should have to go to prison, but if it's appropriate for you, then you got to do what you got to do, okay? And just keep all those statements in mind. He's talking about his past and how he feels like he's in a better place right now. He's got a job, all this and that. Okay, sir. Okay, keep going.
But I figured that, if I'm in a better place in my life, I'm not doing drugs.
Better place, not doing drugs.
I'm not out there committing crimes now.
He's not committing crimes,
I feel like I should be given a shot because
give him a shot,
yep. Place that I was, then, so.
Yeah.
I'm a person who never stops trying to do the right thing, no matter.
So he's a person who never stops trying to do the right thing. Okay, we hear you. Yep, keep going.
And I just, and I'm trying, and I never give up trying to do the right thing.
He's never trying to not do the right thing, okay?
I don't want to be standing there. I want you to have to, sit up there and waste your time as well, But the criteria of me saying this is that I'm a person that never stops trying to do the right things, even if it's hard. I did the best I could. I have mental confidence.
Thank you. I appreciate that, but I think it's time that he gets a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court...
Diobra, I guess that's his foster mom, apparently is what I read, yelling back there, clutching her pearls. Because did y'all see that jump, though? I mean, my God, this man could have been an Olympic athlete. Let's just rewind for a second, and we'll come back to this. And look at the damn lawyer. His lawyer sitting there like a freaking deer in the headlights. Look at this. Oh my God! Like, the fact that he cleared this bench in such a way, I just cannot. And this is his lawyer right here. This guy. This little guy right here. He don't know what to do with himself. Yeah, get him.
Hey, get off her. Get off her. Oh, man. You're good. You're good. Stop. Don't do this. Hey, what's Mary?
Girl, he can't hear you right now. He's in a
Is she
bad
okay?
place.
Hey. Hey, have you radio somebody? Give me on the fucking radio somebody.
They still don't have this. So then they turn this fucking annoying ass alarm on, so we can't hear really what's going on. But basically, you know, they finally get control over him, and the lady gets up, and she is all dazed and confused, don't know what the hell's going on. The other inmates who are in the courtroom start like cheering or start like yelling out. They got to clear everybody out. It turns into a mess, you know, turns into an absolute shit show of a mess. So that was that was what was going on. But guys, he was just having a bad day. That's all. Let's all remember that, okay? And he's obviously a changed person. He's obviously, learned his lesson. Okay. Well, you just fucked yourself over in 10 different ways from Sunday, sir. So let's see the update, guys. Let's check it out. Oh, you don't look good, sir. You don't look like you're doing well. What is that on his hands? Oh, God, this is embarrassing. I mean, what they got his hands in right here? What I've never seen that before.
Mr. Almaci's here now.
Wait, Judge.
Good morning. All right, this is on for the continuation of Mr. Redden's sentencing when we were last here.
Same judge. Oh my God. What a dipshit. I mean, what a dipshit. She probably would have given him a light sentence. I mean, this is Las Vegas. There's lots of woke ass bullshit people within the legal system that, want to see criminal reform and all this and that. But it's like, now look at you. They got your hands tied up in these like makeshift, I don't even know what, tube cylinder things. You got a spit mask on, and you're degraded down to the bottom level of society. You are chained up, and you got 10 different officers surrounding you. I mean, how do you feel now, sir? I would like to know.
Arguments were concluded, and the court had begun to pronounce sentence when an incident occurred.
I know she's scared.
An incident initiated by Mr. Redden, preventing the court from completing sentencing. That is the sole purpose for today's hearing. Any other issues that may arise from the events that occurred last Wednesday will be handled at a future date by a different court. For purposes of the record, I want to make it clear that I am not changing or modifying the sentence I was in the process of imposing last week before I was interrupted by defendant's actions. I am making my calendar page from that day an exhibit for the court. As it existed the moment I walked in, prior to anything happening, nothing's been changed, indicating the sentence I intended to impose.
Let's hear it, girl. Come on, hurry up.
I'll give it back for a moment. All right, that being said, in accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court does now sentence you in addition to the $25 administrative assessment fee, $150 DNA fee, the $3 DNA administrative assessment fee, and $250 indigent defense fee, 19 to 48 months in the Nevada Department of Corrections. How much credit for time served does he have?
It's 0 days. He was on probation when he committed the offense and was revoked on probation to serve the jail time October 25th. That time it expired at or about the time of the plea. So
0 days credit. Mr. Almasi, if that's different, let us know and we'll fix it.
I will.
19
The motion for quash court is moved at this point.
So he would have had a year and a half, okay, at the least. And that's probably what he'll end up doing, is the least. And now, look at you now, Deirdre. Freaking Deirdre.
It's a fucking Deirdre.
Deirdre has new charges, guys. He faces 13 counts, including extortion, coercion with force. 7 of the new counts are battery on a protected person, referring to the judge and officers who came to her aid. So, yeah, good job. Good job, Deirdre. So now you get to go to a year and a half to 48 months, which I'm sure it's going to be the former. And you got 13 new charges, my guy. Not too good for you, sir. You really did it this time, didn't you? Such a shame, but that's what's going on with Deirdre. And let's now look at what's going on with someone else who just recently got out of prison. It's a full circle moment here. And if you guys haven't seen my video on Gypsy Rose, definitely go watch it. But I wanted to show you guys this video because obviously if we're going to talk about how much of a shit show 2024 is, we got to talk about Gypsy Rose. I just want to show you guys her statements regarding her boyfriend, Nick Godejohn, who is now sentenced to spend the rest of his life in prison because of her. And let's see if she has any empathy for this man who, you know, was manipulated, I think, by her into committing an act of murder against her own mother. And let's see what she has to say about it. Because she's been doing, by the way, she's been doing all sorts of interviews, which I think is absolutely disgusting. The media should be absolutely ashamed of themselves instead of like chasing down real news and like real actual facts. What's actually going on that affects our country? They are making a murderer a media darling. Okay, they are turning this woman into an absolute sensation. It's such a joke to me. Our media is a disgusting disgrace. And this story right here is concrete proof of that. But let's just check it out. She's on Good Morning America here. She's been on every show from Good Morning America to The View. But let's see what she has to say about Nick Godejohn.
In 2015, Gypsy says she reached a breaking point and plotted with a boyfriend she met online, Nicholas Godejohn, to kill her mother. Gypsy would later plead guilty to second-degree murder. Godejohn was convicted of carrying out the stabbing death and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Is it fair that he is incarcerated for life for killing your mom and you're out?
Well, I'm sure that we both have a lot of regrets. All I can really say is that I did my time. He's doing his time for his part. And I wish him well on his journey.
So, thoughts and prayers from Gypsy Rose, Nick Godejohn. Hate to see it for you. You know, pretty much sorry, not sorry is the message I'm getting there. So that's what's going on, guys. So another update from other criminals, Palestinian protesters, guys. It's not over. They have not said their last la. They've not said their last Allah Abdu, whatever thing. They're still out there. They're still terrorizing the streets, okay? This is what's going on. Not an American flag in sight, okay?
Who shut shit down? Who shut shit down? Who shut shit down? Who shut shit down? Who shut shit down?
Look at this one. I don't know what side you're on. I don't know if you're on the side of the protesters or if you're calling the protesters dicks. Either way, I don't care. Idol, okay? Love this person. Love this for you. Just a sign that says dick, okay? I mean, listen, I agree, okay? But this is what's going on, people. 2024, we still have them here. 2.5 hours. Traffic was backed up on Lakeshore Drive in Chicago. The nation's third or fourth biggest city is being terrorized by a group of retards, okay? So this is what I have to say to those people.
I see trees of green.
So it's this, bro, there are protesters in the road. And it's this like meme of Nicolas Cage and that other guy from that movie. And it shows him accelerating the car.
I see.
And it says me about to get us a feature on the news. So listen, I love that for y'all. I love that for y'all. So good stuff right there. Another big story from this year so far is the Epstein list, or the Epstein, I guess, documents from the Virginia Giuffre lawsuit were released. This is the first round of unsealed documents that are going to be coming out. And many people were named, guys. But one of my favorites, one of my absolute favorites was the revelation that apparently Stephen Hawking has some sort of fascination with midgets. Who would have known?
Island boy, I'm just island boy. Oh, I'm an island boy. Oh, I'm an island boy. I'm just island.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just hurt me,
till I can get my satisfaction.
So it says, Jeffrey Epstein, can you come tonight? Stephen Hawking, I can't. I'm doing very important research on black hole radiation. Epstein, we got naked midgets though. Hawking, on the way, baby. On the way. This is actual footage of Stephen Hawking pulling up to the island.
This shit way too formal, y'all know what I'm follow suit. Stacy Dash, most of these girls ain't got a clue. All of these hoes I made off records I produce.
I don't want to get copyrighted, but yeah, that seems legit. I get it. Okay. And here we have another actual real video. Jesus after seeing Stephen Hawking on the Epstein list. Okay, let's see what happened.
Look out! Look out!
Did he just get yeeted out of the stairway to heaven? Okay, I'm down with it. Listen, I get it. It says POV, 10 midgets are waiting upstairs, but Hawking can't get up there.
Oh, God.
That's too bad. All the Stephen Hawking memes, I want them all. I'm gobbling them up as if they were the most delicious treat that I've ever been given, and they really are. I must admit, they are my guilty pleasure.
Crikey. Stephen Hawking has arrived.
Jeff, I need 3 midgets and a chalkboard.
I cannot.
Have you follow up the alleged allegations of your connection with Jeffrey Epstein?
Oh, wow, that face. Oh my god, hello? That face tells you everything you need to know. I mean, yikes. And this commenter here, you win, sir. Congratulations for thinking for yourself and not just being a muppet and a puppet. He says, sorry, I thought Donald Trump's name was going to be on that list. And, you know, you just hate to see it. Libs are still... They're still coping and seething. They are still in denial. And I just really hate that for them.
We like to troll. We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
So if you got any more, send them my way, guys. I want all the Stephen Hawking memes, please. So Clinton was the most prominent, unsurprising name. We all knew that he was there. And we'd all heard about him liking them young, quote unquote. Obviously, there wasn't much more that was uncovered from these documents because, let's remember, these were not Ghislaine Maxwell's documents. These were from a civil lawsuit that was brought forth by one of the victims. So it really was all information that if you know and if you're aware of what's been going on, you kind of already knew. But it was just the validation and the, you know, normies uncovering some truths that was really the takeaway from all of this. So obviously Prince Andrews, that sick fuck, he was on there. Alan Dershowitz was named. President Trump was in the documents, but it cleared him of any wrongdoing. Trump was one of those cleared of any wrongdoing in the documents, but he was mentioned in 4 instances. In 2 instances, he was named in relation to his casinos. In the other 2, a witness said she never saw or massaged the former president. Trump's representatives did not respond. Stephen Hawking, okay, my favorite. The renowned astrophysicist was named ambiguously in the documents based on an email from Epstein to now convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell, in which he offered a reward for anyone who could disprove that Hawking participated in an underage orgy. You can issue a reward to any of Virginia's friends, acquaintance, family that come forward and help prove her allegations are false. The strongest is the Clinton dinner and the new version in the Virgin Islands that Stephen Hawking participated in an underage orgy, he wrote. Not good. I think thou dost protest too much. And then Michael Jackson was not directly implicated in any sexual abuse. A witness said she saw the pop star at Epstein's Palm Beach residence, which really doesn't say much of anything at all. So those are just some of the most prominent people. There were plenty more others that were named. A lot of them were just named like in passing or they were asked about. And so that's why people are saying they were quote unquote named. But yeah, there's going to be more of this to come. People are really starting to lose their shit over this, and I just think it's funny because this is all shit that a lot of us have been knowing already. So guys, the next thing I want to talk about is, were there aliens spotted in Miami? Have you guys heard about the story? Pretty weird story, guys. Pretty mixed messaging happening with these reports that basically eyewitnesses were saying that there was something going on at a Miami mall. And look at the police presence in this video right here. I mean, just look at this. Have you guys ever seen anything like this before? This many police. And they tried to say that this police response right here was from a fight between juveniles, okay? I don't think so. I don't think so.
9:35 de la noche de hoy, primero.
Absolutely not. We speak English in this country, sir. Thank you. But this is the police presence that was going on. And this is allegedly one of the aliens. Let's take a look. Hello, sir. Can we help you? Yeah, because what's going on here? If it was just a fight and everything like that, why is this thing surrounded? What's going on? What are we looking at here? My gosh, like, but just how many police need to respond to a juvenile fight? That's all I want to know.
I honestly cannot believe the words that are about to come out of my mouth. Oh, silly me, before we get started. Guys, Tiki Talk, this is purely for entertainment purposes only. We're just goofing around. All things stated here are purely speculation. Just having fun. You are going to want to see this. A couple of days in Miami, Florida, at a mall, the local police were dispatched to the mall for an argument, a fight that broke out between juveniles. Juveniles, they say, had sticks and fireworks. Oh my, that isn't a big deal. No, my friend, no, it's not. It is definitely not that big of a deal. I agree with you, and it is definitely, hands down, not a big enough deal for the local Miami Police Department to show up on the scene just like this. Right? That seems like a lot of officers to show up, but my friends, that is not anywhere near all that came. And once you understand and you hear the eyewitnesses' stories, I believe you will at that point understand a little bit better as to why so many police officers, probably 100, along with choppers, black choppers from the PD, patrolling the scene from above. And according to witnesses, eyewitnesses there, the Miami police was not dispatched there for a juvenile fight. And the obvious need for such an enormous police presence was far more sinister than what we've been told. As multiple witnesses claimed to have seen, I can't believe I'm going to say this, creatures that stood 8 to 10 feet tall, walking outside and even inside of the mall. And the pew-pews that were reported, and even the pew-pews you might hear in some of the videos, had nothing to do with the juvenile fight. According to these witnesses, it was actually the mall-goers shooting to protect themselves from these 8 to 10 foot tall creatures in self-defense.
Oh, that's what that was?
Yeah, that's why I came right here.
But wait, it gets better. Along with the ridiculously high number of police officers that arrived on the scene and the helicopter flying above, apparently after this incident was phoned into the police, the Black PD helicopters were the only things flying that night in the Miami sky. As the Miami airport was shut down, still no flights going or coming at Miami International, only one PD helicopter patrolling the area. The absolute lack of this story anywhere is absolutely driving me mad, because judging by the size of the police presence, the helicopter, but wait, there's more. You would think even X would have one post about it, but nothing. Thank goodness for social media though, because where would we be in situations like this when the media chooses not to report, if we didn't have incredible people going to social media to post details about it themselves? Can someone confirm they've cut the police scanner? Check flight tracker, doesn't look like any flights leaving or coming into MIA. You can see the helicopter doing loops. Yes, they cut the scanners. Multiple people claim they saw 8 to 10 foot tall aliens or very tall zombies, and it caused shoppers panic. There are now black helicopters flying and everything is blocked off. Power has also been cut in a few blocks and at the mall. So you're going to tell me that the police literally cut the public's access to the police scanners? All because some juveniles are fighting with sticks? Okay. And they're going to cut the power, not only to surrounding areas, but also the power to the mall itself. So much so that 61,290 homes are without power at that time. On Reddit, we found anyone following what happened in Miami last night, apparently mass sighting of 7 to 10 foot tall creatures. Flights halted, police radio cut off, and helicopters patrolling. Hundreds of police officers storming the mall, rushing to the scene, and Black PD helicopters scouring and patrolling the area from above. All simply because of a juvenile fight. Y'all, I'm here to tell you, God told us that in the days when Jesus will come back, it will be just like the days of Noah. But I think a lot of people are misinterpreting that scripture or overlooking one massive detail, one big detail, a giant detail when it comes to the days of Noah. Sure, they were eating and drinking and marrying and sinning and fornication. But hasn't man been sinning that way, well, since the beginning of sin? The one thing that was different about the days of Noah, different from all of the regular days filled with sin of man, there were giants in those days. And according to the Bible, and there were giants after. There were giants even after the Genesis flood. So,
And he also said that he would never flood the earth ever again, if and when he did choose to come back and to end the existence of humankind due to our utter ghetto debauchery. He said that it would not come by way of flood. So, I don't know, guys. What do y'all think about all that? That's a lot. Do y'all believe it? Do y'all believe that aliens exist? Do y'all believe that they showed up in Miami? Mainstream media seems to want to say no, they don't. So the police have released a statement to allay fears of an alien invasion in Florida after a video of a Miami crime scene went viral, with viewers claiming an extraterrestrial had been captured on film. Police said at the time that they were at the scene to apprehend juveniles who were throwing fireworks at each other and looting stores, but several internet users claimed something else was going on. Since when do y'all respond like that? Like in that big of numbers for juvenile fights? Okay, girl. That's the most suspicious thing of it all. Y'all couldn't have came up with something better? Like a bomb threat or something? Or, I don't know, terrorists? I mean, just, y'all sound ridiculous. So MPD officer Rafael Horta addressed the camera to cheerfully deny, listen guys, you guys are silly, that a mysterious visitor from outer space had been walking among the officers at the scene. His comments would have a comical twist at the end for those who watched all the way through. Oh, really? Is this real? Y'all expect me to believe this is real? This is a real statement? Okay, let's see.
Hi guys, so just to address a few clips that are going viral on social media right now. First, our response.
Is this a podcasting office? Like what? This is from the MPD police Instagram official. Am I getting that right? And you're in a podcast studio. You look like you're wearing a fake uniform. This doesn't even look real. This material. What is this? What is going on here? People really think everyone's just fucking stupid.
To that big incident in Bayside Marketplace. What happened was there was about 50 or more juveniles that were shooting fireworks at people. There was also some looting going on. So officers that were on that scene were having a little bit of trouble containing it. So they called what is called a citywide 3, which every officer in the city responded. That's why you saw so much police presence for that call to contain that crowd. Now, there is now video going viral of 8 to 10 foot aliens walking around Bayside. Is actually just a person walking with a shadow. So I can confirm to you all here today right now that there are no aliens in Miami in Bayside Marketplace at the moment. So it's Friday. I hope you guys have a great weekend and stay safe.
Oh, so they're just playing it in everyone's face right now. Okay, girl. Whatever. Reporting live from your podcast studio. Yeah, okay. Tell it to someone who's not born yesterday. So that's just absolutely ridiculous. That makes me believe it even more. And where's the footage of these juveniles? These, 50 juveniles shooting fireworks. Has anyone seen any of that? I haven't. I haven't seen one bit of that. That's weird. That's suspicious.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
That was for shout out to Steve, one of the show watchers. I appreciate you. That was for you. So, and then some of the articles, like in regards to this, in response to this story that came out, basically just making fun of the situation, trying to like make light of it and be like, "Ha, you crazy kooks out there think they're aliens? Y'all are just weird." It's just like, okay, y'all. The more y'all deny shit, the more y'all try to make it a joke, the more serious I take it. So, aliens at a Miami mall. Police say, LOL. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that an official statement? NBC News, serious news organization apparently. Was that an official statement from police? LOL. Okay, yeah. This is America, guys. This is clown world. This is real. So, conspiracy theory about aliens in Miami goes viral. Conspiracy theorists believe aliens were spotted at a Miami mall. Yeah, conspiracy theorists. All you people who just want the truth are conspiracy theorists. Shadow aliens, conspiracy theories go viral after Miami incident. So, yeah, guys, y'all are a bunch of crazy kooks. Y'all are just not living in reality, okay? Don't believe your stupid lying eyes or your stupid lying ears. Just listen to what they say. And their official statement is LOL. So you can take that to the bank. And to all these news outlets, I want to defer to my my good man here, Vivek Ramaswamy, who absolutely ate, okay, you hear me? The lunch of this Washington Post reporter. And let's check out this video here.
You didn't say that you condemn white supremacy.
I'm not going to recite some catechism for you. I'm against vicious racial discrimination in this country. So I'm not pledging allegiance to your new religion of modern wokeism, which actually fits the test. I'm not going to bend the knee to your religion. I'm sorry. I'm not asking you to bend the knee to mine, and I'm not going to bend the knee to yours. But do I condemn vicious racial discrimination? Yes, I do. Am I going to play your silly game of gotcha? No, I'm not. And frankly, this is why people have lost trust. And I know you're going to go print the headline tomorrow. I already know this. We already know how your game works. Vivek Ramaswamy refuses to condemn white supremacy because you asked a stupid question. The reality is, I condemn vicious racial discrimination in this country, but the kind of vicious and systematic racial discrimination we see today is discrimination on the basis of race in a very different direction. You want to know what the best way is to end discrimination on the basis of race? Stop discriminating on the basis of race. Do that, and we're going to move this country forward. And I don't care whether you're black or white or brown or anything in between. That's how we're going to unite this country. You people have been responsible for dividing this country to a breaking point, creating a projection of national division. I meet people from the south side of Chicago to meetings like this one of every shade of melanin, multiple, from man to woman, doesn't make a difference, who are hungry for reviving unity in this country. And you, with your catechism that you try to get to politicians to whatever fake headline you're going to print on the basis of this conversation tomorrow, that's what's dividing this country to a breaking point. Shame on you. Look people in the eye and tell them what you've actually failed to tell them for the last 5 years. Own the accountability for your own failures as the media. That's how we rebuild trust in this country. And until then, I don't have a lot of patience to play the games.
Let's calm it down.
How does that make you feel?
What? God bless this man. I mean, my goodness, if he didn't just eat right then and there, I don't even know what it is. Okay, Vivek, protect that man. He's doing a great job. Keep going. Keep doing you, Vivek. Keep being the badass that you are. We love to see it. And from one badass to one old ass, senile, bitch ass motherfucker, I just wanted to show you guys some of Joe Biden's statements. He spoke the day before January 6th, and he had another dark Brandon moment. So let's just check out some of his idiotic, incoherent statements before we get out of here, and then we'll wrap it up. That is some dry
Thank you.
Wow, there you go. Yeah, let's hurry up.
Well, thank you.
I know you do not. Who was that? Can we get him up to the front, please? Let's arrest that terrorist. 4 more years, really, sir? Who are you? You've got to be gay. You have to be a gay person, because I know no woman, self-respecting woman, would sleep with a man who would shout 4 more years at a Biden speech. I mean, Gitmo. Oh my God! Arrest them all! Arrest them all! Concentration camp.
Thank you.
Nope,
Please.
absolutely not.
Thank
People
you.
are retarded. You can't be trusted.
Please, thank you very, very much.
You cannot be trusted.
Today, the topic of my speech today is deadly
Hurry up.
serious,
God.
and I think it needs to be made at the outset of this campaign. In the winter of 1777,
Oh, here he goes.
it was harsh and cold as the Continental Army marched to Valley Forge. General George Washington knew he faced the most daunting of tasks: to fight and win a war against the most powerful empire existent in the world at the time. His mission was clear: liberty, not conquest; freedom, not domination. National independence, not individual glory. America made a vow. Never again would we bow down to a king.
We know your dumb history, okay?
Pain and the suffering and the true, it's the very sight that I think every American should visit. Because it tells the story of the pain and the suffering and the true patriotism it took to make America. Today we gather in a new year, some 246 years later, just one day before January 6th. A day forever.
By the way, guys, happy Patriots Day. Happy January 6th. That came and went. I forgot to, wish everybody a happy holiday, when, a riot happened at the Capitol and nothing more, really. It's not actually an official holiday, but, for those of us who don't live in an alternate universe, we can recognize what actually happened on that day. So let's hear what Joe Biden thinks happened on that day.
Shared in our memory because it was on that day that we nearly lost America. Lost it all.
Wait, what? We nearly lost America. What the fuck are you
Today, we're here to answer the most important of questions.
What are you talking about?
Is democracy still America's sacred cause?
It's not. It never was.
I mean
We
it.
live in a republic, constitutional republic. Look at Joe Biden. What are you copying that for?
This is not rhetorical, academic, or hypothetical.
Girl.
Whether democracy is still America's sacred cause is the most urgent question of our time.
Oh, my God.
And it's what the 2024 election is all about. The choice is clear. Donald Trump's campaign is about him.
Oh, really?
Not America, not you. Donald Trump's campaign is obsessed with the past, not the future.
Mm-hmm.
He's willing to sacrifice our democracy, put himself in power. Our campaign is different. For me and Kamala, our campaign is about America. It's about you. It's about every age and background that occupy this country.
Except if you're a MAGA Republican, right? Then Joe Biden would love to put you in a gulag and turn you into a peasant slave that you are. He's full of shit. I don't know how much longer I can listen to this. I think I'll stop right there. You guys get the point. We all remember 3 years ago how we almost lost America, right? When people had a riot in the Capitol. Save it. Give me a fucking break. Absolutely joke of a person, okay? He's ridiculous. He's full of shit. And he's old. He's senile. He says the opposite. Like, he says one thing and means the complete opposite. He's talking about democracy and saving democracy and people who are out for only themselves. Look in the mirror, you old fool, okay? You fascist prick who wants to see your political opponent locked up, okay? Your chief political opponent. If that's not fascism, if that's not dictatorship, if that's not someone who is going against the principles of America, then what are we even doing here, guys? So I'm gonna stop right there. If you guys want to watch it, I'll link it in the description. So I can already tell how this year is gonna go. We can already see that we're in for more bullshit, more of the same, more debauchery, more gaslighting, and just more shenanigans like these. So what do you guys think? Are y'all having a super magical New Year's so far? Or has it just been a little magical? Has it been not magical at all? I would love to know. Please let me know in the comments down below, guys. And like the video if you liked it. I would really appreciate that if you guys would interact. And yeah, until next time, guys, y'all take it easy out there. Try to stay safe. And I will see y'all later. Bye.
Island boy. I'm just island boy. Oh, I'm an island boy. Oh, I'm an island boy. I'm just island.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just hurt me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Sending you lots of love.
I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. If you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.